Imagine it's Christmas Eve. The streets are quiet. The lights are on. Families are gathering to open gifts. It is supposed to be the safest night of the year. But in Modesto, California, in 2002, one house remained dark. One door remained locked, and inside, a life was left unfinished. Laci Peterson was 27 years old. She was 8 months pregnant. She was the picture of the American dream. And when she vanished on that holiday morning, she didn't just break a family's heart. She broke the entire nation's trust. Today, we are diving into the case that defined true crime for a generation. The lies, the affair, the fishing trip, and the silence of Modesto. This is the story of Laci Peterson. To understand the tragedy, you have to understand the picture-perfect life that was shattered. Laci was beloved. Her mother, Sharon Rocha, was her best friend. They were close, too close, some might say. Then there was Scott Peterson, a fertilizer salesman, quiet, reserved, some said even too calm. Here is the timeline that started it all. December 24th, 9:30 a.m. Scott tells police he left the house to go fishing. Fishing alone. He drove nearly 2 hours to the Berkeley Marina. He claims he came home around 3:30 p.m. and found the door locked. Laci was gone. Think about that. Her purse was still there. Her keys were on the counter. But a woman, 8 months pregnant, just vanished into thin air. Scott told police he went back out to search for her. He told neighbors he took the dog for a walk, but neighbors said they never saw the dog. And suddenly, the perfect picture started to crack. This wasn't just a local missing case. This was national news. It was the dawn of the 24 news cycle, and cameras were pointed squarely at Scott Peterson. And the behavior, it didn't add up. While police were searching for the woods for Laci, Scott wasn't crying. He was frantic. He was calm, too calm. Then came the revelations. One, cell phone records placed his phone near the marina, but also raised questions about his movement. Two, friends came forward saying Scott had expressed hesitation about fatherhood. He felt trapped. And three, the bombshell. While the world prayed for Laci's safety, Scott was writing a letter to another woman, an affair, a mistress named Megan. The grieving widower narrative, it evaporated instantly. The public turned on him. The question changed from "Where is Laci?" to "Did Scott do it?" For months, there was only silence. Laci's mother, Sharon, held vigils. She begged the world not to forget. And then, April 2003, a dog walker in the San Francisco Bay found a bundle wrapped in duct tape. It was a baby boy, Connor, Laci's son. He had been born and he was gone. Days later, Laci's body was found nearby. The ocean had kept their secret, but it finally gave them back. The trial was a spectacle. There was no smoking gun, no confession, no eyewitnesses. It was all circumstantial. The prosecution argued Scott killed Laci before his fishing trip and disposed of them in the bay. The defense argued it was a tragic accident or an intruder. But the lies caught on with him. The hairdryer he bought to change his look, the boat he bought after she died, the sale of her car, pieces by pieces, a mosaic of guilt was built. Then came November 2004, the verdict: guilty. First degree murder for Laci, second degree for Connor. Scott Peterson is still in prison today, but the legal ending isn't the emotional one. This case changed us. It changed how we look at people we trust. It showed us that danger doesn't always come from the shadows. Sometimes it comes from inside the house. Laci Peterson is more than a headline. She was a mother who never got to hold her son, a daughter who never got to come home. And every year, when Christmas lights go up, someone remembers the silence that fell over Modesto. Thanks for watching. If you want more deep dive into cases that changed history, hit that subscribe button and let me know in the comment section. What do you think was the turning point in this investigation? I will see you in the next one.